Well, good evening here. Still Value Project again. We've been discussing still about the matter of what should be your response as you understand the matter of the issue of Project U, especially based on the 12 points on why you are valuable by default. We've said many things. And now this is another point for you to know how to understand and engage the truth you have known, that you are valuable by default. I've said many things. Another point to note is that you are given life opportunity to perform in life, on the stage of life. You are given an opportunity to perform. You know, in biology, we are made to understand that there are millions of sperms that swim and fertilizes with, try to fertilize with, and with an egg, the female egg. But it is just one that collided and fertilized, eventually made it there to fertilize. So that should paint to us the fact that the sperm, the male egg that eventually fertilized with the female egg, has just got an opportunity. And since you eventually made it to birth, it means you are the luckiest. And being the luckiest to make it to life is telling you something that you have just been given an opportunity to perform. You have just been issued a platform to showcase yourself. You have just been afforded an opportunity, a stage to demonstrate what you can do. You will understand this better if you look at the story of David and the scene that played before David came to interface with Goliath. You remember the story that the guy almost like he strayed into the camp because, well, his father sent him, go and give something to your brothers, check their welfare, and then bring report. Now already the guy is a very busy guy. He looks after the sheep of the family. And so that he had an opportunity to be at that place at that time was already a change of frame of events, is a perchance activity. It's not the regular activity. So that's number one way to state that is an opportunity. Number two, when he got there at the exact point or at the exact time when the Goliath was actually boasting. That's number 2 opportunity. Now, because he could have got there at the time when the guy was not boasting. And so it may not have appealed, it may not have mattered. Maybe it's just the time when they are off guard and they are just at the time when nothing was actually at stake. But it came to the point at the exact time when the guy was boasting. And so he had the boast of the guy. And so he now asked the question, what should be done? For anyone that can take down this boaster, inordinate and unrepentant, proudful boaster. You know? So he got the idea of the things at stake, the gifts, the opportunities, the reward system. And so he ventured in. Not knowing that was the opportunity to demonstrate the capacity in him, the blessing at another level, the glory agreeable to him. So he ventured in. And by that, he became the national pride. So you see, life presents opportunity. And I want to tell you that you are one of the opportunities that life has presented to show whether God will have a high yield. You know, in Matthew chapter 13, when Jesus was talking about the matter of the fruiting or the productivity, the ranges of productivity that are possible, even with the seed that eventually prospers. Talk about 30 fold, 60 fold, 100 folds. Now, do you know that that's the same way every one of us are? We are God's seed on the earth. And who knows? God who knows the end from the beginning. Many have compromised, many have disappointed him, many have failed him, even when he expected much. As a matter of fact, he said that he put all his resources. You know, when he was talking about the deliverance of the children of Israel from Egypt, he said, I have come down, I've seen the affliction of my people, and I have come down to deliver them. So God himself came down, and he came in the pillar of fire. When the going was tough, it became a cloud and a pillar of fire for them. So he invested much, but he didn't get much from the people. And so in the same way, every one of us, we are like seed that God planted on the earth, and so he's expecting yields from us. And so you are here as an opportunity, as the seed that eventually prospered by making it here. And so God is expecting much from you. He's expecting you to perform. And so you have an opportunity to prove your mettle. You have an opportunity to showcase yourself. You have an opportunity to say, I am here, and I will yield the 100-fold. So God is here expecting whether you will yield to him. You will yield to him. And that is provable again by that story that Jesus told, the story he told about a tree cumbering ground and it's not yielding. And they keep out the farm, the gardener told the owner of the vineyard, give another opportunity again. Give an opportunity again. And so God is expecting you to bear fruit. You are expected to bear fruit. And so would you rise to say, I am here. My Creator, I am here. It's time for you to say, I'm here. I want to bear fruit. I want to be productive. I want to demonstrate the trust reposed in me. I want to showcase that I'm not here for emptiness. I'm here to demonstrate the confidence reposed in me. I'm here to demonstrate and to bring forth abundantly, to bring forth greatly, to show that I'm not a failure. I'm here to show that the opportunity given to me is justifiable. The confidence reposed in me will never fail. The trust of God in me is never going to be in vain. I am here. I am here. I am here. David proved himself. Oh, I love the way when he was going to meet the Goliath. You see that he struck at the nick of time. He showed up to time. The Bible says he ran to the battle. He was not sluggish. He met up at every point of opportunity. He didn't fail. That's the same way we are not expected to fail. We are not expected to fail. David was not a failure. He struck at each point. He didn't fail. Would you fail? You can't fail. Not even now. God is looking for somebody to prove him right. I remember reading, I did a book some time ago. Or is it a tract? I can't remember. The man was talking inside that tract. He said, God is in a witness, he is in a accused, is more or less taken like an accused, and is looking for a witness. See, on earth, you are made a witness. And every day that you wake up, you are supposed to stand as the one to witness and say, God is good. By your engagement with every man, by your engagement with things, by your engagement of time, you have to say, you have to tell the accuser that God is good. And how do you do this? is by judiciously maximizing the opportunity given to you in life to prove your mettle, to prove that you honor God, to prove that you are for God, to prove that God has not failed in sending you here. I pray that your coming to life will not be a regret to God. You won't add to the burden of God. You won't add to the pain in the heart of God. Say, I seek a man. I seek a man. I pray that you are the man. I believe that you are the man. I believe that you are the man. And I pray you will not fail. God bless you.